New Year.
Happy New Year, Sugar
Everybody.
Bears. Happy New Year to everybody out there in Chatland and in the TSA warriors, and fighting for truth and justice and the real American way.
Oh, that's right. Happy New Year's, folks, from CSP-SAC in Folsom, solitary confinement. Man, I send my best out there to everybody. Hope y'all had a safe, happy New Year's, and this year brings everybody a little bit better than last, right, babe?
That's right. Hold on, I'm
Mm-hmm.
once again being challenged by technology to get to the chat myself. It's kind of funny
Okay.
how it works like that, but whatever.
Well, it happened. We we're still working with what we got, man. We're not no $1 billion fucking tech fucking savvy company, and we're dealing with some real bottom of the barrel type of shit in here, So bear with
Yeah,
us, folks.
absolutely.
We're doing our best, though. I know that you don't get our best.
Oh, I'm
How
cracking
about
up.
that?
I'm cracking up. All the people who want to make sure we don't get hurt are on live now. Let's see.
No,
Oh yeah.
no,
I
no.
hold on. This is stupid. I don't understand why it's so darn hard for me to find our
Oh my
live
God.
on our own channel on another phone. That
What is wrong with
we
you?
got somebody in the chat there. I think it's Ken. Yep.
It's Kim. What's up, Ken? I send mine, bro. Happy New Year's, my friend. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good one. The whole 9 yards, man. We just here chilling, man, doing the same old thing we were doing last week. But this week.
With more stuff, huh?
That's right. Yeah. I gotta work with these headphones.
So tell them why.
You got some more fucking weekend. What?
Oh, the sound was on this thing. I got it. We're in there. Took a minute.
Okay, we're good. Can you
Yeah.
hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. No, I had the sound on the phone with the chat.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm fucking working with these old bullshit ass headphones they gave me today, so it's kind of wonky, but they work. So I hope everybody's having a good one today, and we got a few things to talk about. I wanted to holler at y'all about. Saw some shit come to light over the last couple days.
Hold on. Ken says he's getting old. He didn't even make it to midnight. Went to bed early. I think we all did.
Me too, bro. I don't do all that midnight shit no more, man. No way.
No.
I'm too old for that one.
We got NC Tyrant Hunter saying Happy New Year, y'all. I assume that's North Carolina.
Happy New Year to you and yours. If we send ours out here from CDCR and California Department of Corrections, man, we send ours to you guys out here, man. From here to there. Hope you're well. Happy New Year.
Well.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I was gonna have some sweet blues in the background, but now they're popping up ads, so fuck all that. We'll just listen to the dog make noises. Tim K says good evening, and he was asleep by 11. Yeah, I was waking up at midnight, and I was well asleep.
What's up, Tim K? I send mine, bro. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you as well, man. I was out at 9. 9 o'clock, up at 5, man. I'm done. o'clock is over.
Huh.
I'm not doing it. No, that's the shoe program. I've been on that shoe program for damn near 30 years now. I can't help it. There's nothing worth me staying up late.
I just went over to NC Tyrant Hunter. Looks like they're pretty busy. And this is what these folks say. I go out hunting for tyrant police and government officials. We're really glad you're here.
Absolutely, man. Welcome to the channel, because we expose corruption from inside prison.
Yep.
The real deal shit. I don't play no games. I only talk about corruption of the prison system and the fucking staff and the higher up management, like the warden and the administration and the foul shit from the inside out. And I don't talk about nothing I ain't supposed to talk about, like prison politics and prison drama and shit. I'm good with all that. I don't do all that. But yeah, man, right on. Thanks for tuning in and getting in on this.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Hey, bro, we just chilling. We just hanging out on the New Year's.
Yep.
We were locked down. We were locked down again today. You know, no program today or tomorrow. So now it's 2 days a week. No yard, no nothing. You know, from fucking being slammed one day to being slammed 2 days. But whatever. It is what it is. I'm in the hole. Solitary confinement assay. It's one cell after another. But it's usually 1 day a week, no yard for committee day. But now I guess it's going to be 2 days a week. They changed this damn program at their own whim. You know, but I think it's just because it's fucking holidays. You know, they want to go sit on their ass.
So Outlaws checked in. He says, "Happy New Year's, Team TSA." Hey, Outlaw, glad you could make it.
That's right. What's up, Outlaw Simon, man? Hope you're well, bro. Hope you're well. Yep. Fucking, yeah, man, same old shit in here. Same old shit, different day. Fucking, I got court in a couple weeks. I'll find out what happens. I'll find out what we're gonna do in court. And so on the 18th, I sent my attorney a couple documents from the DRB, right? The finalized copy of the DRB report. Well, I talked to my attorney yesterday, and he says he hasn't gotten shit. And so once again, man, there goes my fucking legal mail. MIA.
Huh.
Once again, a really important document, too. A really important document. But, I mean, I could get another copy of it. It's just, you know, it's just going through a couple channels. But, you know, it's just fucking bullshit. You know, I send my legal mail out, it should get there. I send my mail out, I should get there. It should get there, no problem. But, once again, it come up missing. In 2 weeks, there's plenty of time to go from here to downtown Sacramento. You know, 10-minute drive from downtown. And it's like, come on, man. And the good thing about this, though, is it was on camera when I sent it. And the officer that signed the back of the envelope when I sealed it, he definitely verified, yes, I did send it. Yes, he's seen it. Yes, blah, blah, blah. So someone is in trouble.
Well,
but
don't they put the degenerate higher ranking goons in the mailroom when they screw up?
Well, any of them, they get disciplined by the warden or whatever. Any of them, they get assigned to the mailroom. You know, I don't understand that, right? Why?
The most vulnerable spot in the institution, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Especially the mailroom. You know, that's a sacred area. That's a sacred area for us. You know, and you're gonna put the degenerates in there. as a punishment. You know, they're already mad they're in there, so they're being punished or something. You know, and then, oh man, here goes Scoop Daniel shit, throw this shit away. I see how they do it, you know?
Yep.
But at least the officer verified he stuck it in the mail bag and he knows 100% I sent it and what date I sent it on, and it's on his body camera and it's on the tier camera. So they can't say it didn't leave my cell. I know that.
Well, that, and I'm
But,
paying for
you know,
them stamps. They're not cheap anymore.
Right. Yeah, no, it definitely cost me a few dollars to send that damn thing out because I wanted to make sure it got there. I put an extra 2 stamps on there, but yeah, it's come up missing. But hopefully by Friday I'll hear something that it's there, man. If not, we got a serious problem.
Well, they'll just have to send you another copy and send one to your attorneys and not bullshit.
Right. Yeah. You know, we'll see though, babe. We'll see. I guess there was another fucking another thing on staff on the SNY yards. Another assault or whatever it was on some staff member down in Donovan on the SNY yard. You see how all these fucking things are going down on staff, but it's all on SNY yards. Most of it, 95%. 95% of it is. And, you know, when it's being reported, they're not reporting that part of it. They're just trying to make it look like it's in the bigger picture. It's not. It's not. You got 2 worlds, man. There's 2 worlds in here, man. So maybe 3. Maybe 3 worlds. And the GP yards, we ain't, you know, they're not getting off on the staff. And usually when it does, there's a goddamn good reason for it. You know? And it's definitely provoked.
Right.
It's definitely provoked by staff. You know? But on the SNY rat yards, them guys do anything, anytime, for any reason whatsoever. Like, I seen a rat try to mac daddy on a female staff one time years ago, and
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I guess his macaroni wasn't that good, and she disrespected him, or she said something like she wasn't interested. And next thing you know, he nutted up on her and fucking knocked her out. He came out of his cuffs and knocked the broad out, man. And we said, that's a what? And that's how
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Oh.
very unpredictable. Very unpredictable.
Well,
very,
yeah, and then they put women in that situation.
I know. That's wrong. That's wrong in the first place.
Well, Outlaw says if you ask or listen to snitch influencers, the violence is caused by GP boogeymen, not SNY.
I know. Ain't that a shame? Hey, Outlaw, but if you do your homework and you find out the exact yards that the drama, that shit comes from, I'll tell you exactly what type of yard it is. I know all the yards in CDCR, you know, the GP separated from the SNY. Let me call back.
Alrighty. Well, folks, I'm really glad y'all are here, and I just want to remind you that if you're not a subscriber, to please subscribe and, you know, hit that like button, leave a comment, tell your friends. We're here to enlighten and inform. We just want you guys to know the truth and to see what kind of craziness is going on out there. We got a whole bunch of cool stuff coming up.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
And he's back.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm sure them SNY snitch influencers, boy, they blaming us for everything, bud. But the truth remains is the yards that this shit is going on when they do these staff assaults, like Mill Creek about a month ago or 2 months ago, some cop got hammered in Mill Creek, and that's the SNY prison. The entire fucking prison is SNY. And then something happened on D Yard in New Delano, that's SNY. And then something happened in Donovan, E or D Yard, all that's SNY. And High Desert, I think High Desert, that was a GP move on the GP yard, I believe. Although I'm not too sure, I can't remember if it was or it wasn't. But yeah, a lot of them are happening on them SNY yards, man. Because they're very unpredictable. It's like the wild, wild fucking West over there. No structure. No structure, no loyalty, no nothing.
No honor.
So, but yeah, man, it's not all the same, trust me.
Yeah, Outlaw says that he's glad you're touching on the subject.
Yeah, right,
and
man,
noticed
bro.
that.
You hear me?
Jeez Louise. Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Do you hear me? Oh, he can't hear. Okay, so I was saying something when you were yelling if I could hear you. So can you?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
All right. Outlaw said he's glad you're touching on the subject. I noticed snitch tubers never clarify the status of prisoner or incidents, which is very
This
important.
call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Which is very important information.
Right. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Because, I mean, it is like two different worlds for reals, but then there's another world too, you know? So you got three different worlds in a fucking, in the prison system, you know? And none of the, well, the mental health EOP is SNY regardless, and so that those worlds splice in together.
Not really. They're
The
kind of
GP
separate,
world-
but they're separate. They're separate yards, aren't they?
No.
No?
Nope, you're wrong. Nope. So, the GP yard is completely separate from all of them. You know, you'll have a building of EOP, and you'll have EOP SNY in there. You'll have EOP dropouts in there. They're all hiding out in there. And then you'll have the SNY buildings that don't have the EOP in the buildings, but they go to yard together and sit around the campfire and sing Kumbaya and do reach arounds. They do reach arounds and shit like that together. You know, that's how they get down, man. And I mean, it's the flat out truth. It's the flat out truth.
Well, I do remember you saying something about a ball slapping game that they had that sounded pretty funky.
Now, you gotta remember, that was on a real soft ass yard. I mean, I guess that was their way of horse playing with each other, man. It's like, here, feel my back arm. Pow! You know, and then they pull this little move, and you know, I don't get down like that, man, and I put a real quick stop to all that. But you know, I'm not fucking around. I don't play that shit. I don't want that shit around me at all. And that was a bunch of horse playing fucking dudes, but they weren't EOP or SNY.
Hey.
It turned out to be SNY later.
Outlaw said Brant's correct. 100% most popular snitch tubers are former J Cats from EOP SNY yards. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Outlaw, no doubt, bro.
Hey,
man.
Broken Bobby's here. Hi, Broken Bobby. He says good evening and Happy New Year. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for coming and checking us out. Thanks for.
I said mine, Broken Bobby. Thank you for the promos once again, my friend, and a Happy New Year to you and yours, man. Happy New Year to you and yours, man. Yeah, folks. It's definitely going down on the SNY yards with all these staff assaults. That's not on CP, for the record. So when other people start talking about them staff assaults, make sure they clarify. You know, if y'all listen in them other sites or them other channels, make sure they clarify for the record what kind of yard was that, because it does matter. It does matter, and it should matter. I mean, me and my type of people shouldn't be held responsible and accountable for them fucking weirdos, because we don't yard with them weirdos. You know? You know, that's my position, man. But yeah, man, I was hearing something about that yesterday, about that staff assault down there in Donovan. That's where the Menendez brothers are, right, baby girl? Donovan? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that's where they're at. They're down there on a 50-50 yard, non-designated yard, level 2, from what I heard. But what the trick is, they're letting life without on a level 2 yard. They must have changed some rule with that, because back in the days, if you had life without, you could not go no lower than a level 3, because you had to be inside the wire. And what that means to me, inside the wire means the electrical fence. And on level 2s, they don't have electrical fences. A lot of them don't. So they must have changed something in the rules where life without can go to level 2 now. But yeah, they're on a level 2, non-designated. Yeah. But yeah, man. So that's where we're at with that one. Fucking you know, there's I don't know, man. There's like a thin line between the routine and there's a thin line between order and chaos in these places. And a lot of the chaos is on those yards. You know, it's like fucking anarchy over there. And that's why they'll never get it right. You know, that's where they're putting the California model. They put the California model in a PSU. You know, in a PSU unit. That's an EOP shoe. A PSU is an EOP shoe unit. Okay? It's for the JCAT is for the real severely mentally ill people who assault each other or staff, and you know they just aren't functioning. They can't function, so they put them in their units. So that's where they're going to put the California model, and expect it's going to be a success. That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck.
So
that's as crazy as the motherfuckers say howls.
So we got a couple comments in here. Tim K, it says, have GP and SNY been mixed in some prisons, or are they still separated?
Yeah, there's still a couple prisons, Tim K, like level 4s, 180s. They don't do that yet. They haven't gone that high yet, because they know when they do, it's going to be very hairy. Some level 3s are, some level 2s are, some all level 1s. All level 1s. So I don't know the fucking all the yards that are not mixed, but I know the yards that are GP, and I know the yards that are SNY.
All right,
yeah,
so we got some chatter in here. So for those of you who are new or unfamiliar, obviously Brant can't see the chat, so I read it to him. He's calling from his tablet inside of solitary confinement, and and I'm
Yeah.
able to put all this on YouTube. So, Dog says, Happy New Year, Brant and Mrs. D. I send mine. Hope all is well. Thank you, Dog. It's always good to see you.
Likewise, dog. Say my best to you, bro. Happy New Year.
G Money 949 says, What's up? And
What's up, G Money? Money 49. I said, man.
Outlaw says there's a reason why real convicts can seek mental health because they're recruitment hubs for snitches. The JCats are extremely vulnerable to snitching more than the average SNY.
That's right. That's right. That's on point right there, my friend. Facts. That's a fact. Hey, but you know, Outlaw, back in the days, so I was talking to my wife about this the other day. Me and baby girl were talking about this a couple days ago. Remember, babe, when I said, so back in the days, when we asked, the nurse would walk the tier once a week. And if you had a cold, you were feeling kind of under the weather, you can ask them for a cold setup. Let me get a cold setup bag.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They give you a bag with Benadryls, like 20 of them, 20 Benadryls for your nose or your allergy problems. They give you a little bottle of Robitussin cough syrup and some Halls and a little squirt, little packet that looked like a little mustard packet of mentholatum. And so that was your little care package for your cold. Well, nowadays, you can't get Benadryls for nothing. They classify those as a JCAT medication in prison now. And so,
but it's
JCATs...
allergy medicine.
Huh?
It's allergy medicine.
It's antihistamine. I do know that. You know that. But they're classifying it only to give it towards the fucking 8. And it can't even be the lower level. It can't be the triple C.
I don't know why that's not being challenged. That sounds like it should be challenged from, some sort of pharmacy level.
It should be challenged by Michael Bean and the people that are overseeing that Michael Bean, attorney and them.
Yes.
Because they oversee the mental health.
Right.
And fucking Benadryls ain't nothing but an antihistamine.
Well, but
that's what they changed.
Though, from what I've experienced talking to Bean and his staff, or I haven't spoke to him actually, but because it's not to change a benefit for the mentally ill or the mental health, but for the general public to have this drug that's being reclassified as a secondary use, as a primary use. I mean, they've got some really strict laws and stuff about how pharmacology is distributed and managed. So I'm thinking that is easily challengeable, but it's outside the scope of what Bean's office does.
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. But they stopped a lot of the medications that we used to get for cold medications, and they made them all hot meds for JCATs. Like even over-the-counter melatonin. We used to be able to buy that in our packages, our quarterly packages from the package company. Can't even do that no more.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
They put it on a hot medication label. Now, it's crazy, man. Let me call back.
That doesn't even make sense that they can legally do that. Well, we'll get back to this. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna see if that can't be challenged for all of those over-the-counter type medications that will, provide a less torment for the person who's suffering ailments like allergies and colds. That's crazy. Anyways, if you're new, click in, subscribe, like, leave a comment, join the chat. Ask questions.
Thank you for using
All
Global
right.
Kill Link.
Dog said,
All right, I'm back.
Dog said acting like Benadryl's hot meds is crazy. Some people with allergies need that every day, and it can save your life in an allergic reaction. It's true. It can stop an anaphylactic shock response. You'd think that people with peanut allergies would have that, or one of those shots available. Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No, they did that. They took all that in 2006, 2005, and 6 because they called them comfort meds.
Right.
So
they're not though.
So if you had,
I mean, they are.
So if you had wait, man. So if you had any type of allergies in prison or allergies in life, period, and they had motherfuckers on Benadryls for years and years and years. You know, take one at night or one in the morning, right? That's how it was, and it keeps your sinuses in check.
Right.
It keeps your any type of rashes or whatever in check.
Right.
But boy, they took that shit in 2006. They took all. You can't even get cough drops from them no more. And,
that's wrong.
They totally changed the system, man.
And Tim K's asking. Tim K's asking how CDCR is with inhalers for prisoners with asthma and that type of thing.
He's asking what?
About inhalers for people with asthma. What's CDCR like about that?
They still give those. They still give people with asthma inhalers and stuff, but you know, they definitely don't want to. You know, they make them go through all types of tests to prove that they got asthma, and then when they do, they give it to them. But it's not as easy as before, you know. So yeah, that's just how it goes. They cut down on everything so they put that money in their pocket. That's what they did.
Oh.
So, but yeah, that's outlaw's right, man. The fucking J-Cat Nutter system is a breeding ground for SLI, straight up. Straight up. Not all, like, there's a couple GP blacks back here that are GP, they just get melatonin.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They get some melatonin stuff, and then they get labeled as triple CMS. You know, that's the lower level of mental health.
Why? Because you have trouble sleeping in an echo chamber full of crazy?
I know. That's insane. Every convict I know has had trouble sleeping at one time or another. I mean, come on, dude. But they make it so tough.
Well, they're like stigmatizing everything. Okay, they're creating a situation that causes pain and suffering, and then they're stigmatizing you for suffering from their tortures. And Outlaw here saying Brant repeatedly said how medical treatment is used to get convicts to debrief. Male and medical are used as psychological torture tactics. They sure are.
Right. Hey, Outlaw, I won't say the type of medication, but last week, all of a sudden, I had a visitor on my door talking shit to me, and I talked shit back to him, and a couple days later, my fucking medications start coming up missing, and you know, he told me it was coming. You know, he told me they were going to get even, and he didn't like it, and I told him fuck off, you know, and I gave him a few choice words, you know, and. But the next day, I was talking to my wife about it. My heart rate didn't come in the morning. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? They said, oh, well, they forgot to order them. Well, I got them at 11 o'clock that day, right? Here we go again on Tuesday, man. They started up again, but they got them right. It's just that it's a constant hit game with these people, man. Mm-hmm. Every day is something. And I know it's like, a lot of this shit I don't even trip on, you know, because I pick my battles. I try to pick my battles. And
Yeah, but when
all this
it's
crap on them.
personal like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, a lot of the crap I just let go. Like, whatever, dude, and just move on. I get over here to the bigger battle and deal with that, but it's always something.
So wait, Outlaws asking, you're gonna go change topics on me, and we're not there yet. Brant, have you ever heard of prisoners acting funny after eating prison food, meaning secretly drugged?
No, I can't say I have. I've never seen. I've heard stories now. I've heard stories, but that's all they are, stories, bro. So I've never seen it personally. No.
But then they let Spice get in there, and they're smoking that shit.
Oh yeah, you got Spice is like the new crack in these motherfucking places. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But okay, I'm gonna change lanes and start talking about something else. So, the bottom line is CDCR is toxic, and they want to foment some type of violence, right? That's all they do. And my wife found something, and our friend Allison found something where they're going to break CDCR down into regions. Region 1, 2, 3, and 4, I guess. And so they don't have to just answer to headquarters one person. So I guess from what my wife read to me was Pelican Bay, High Desert, New Folsom, and Old Folsom will be Region 1. Region 2 will be like Salinas, San Quentin, Corcoran, Delano. Region 3.
They're like geographic.
So they're breaking it up. Yeah, they're going to break it up into geographical regions and have a regional manager that the wardens of those 3 or 4 prisons answer to. And then he goes probably to answer to the headquarters, So, but I don't know how this is going to affect us. I don't know if it's going to affect us at all, or how this is going to end up working out. But I heard something about it a couple weeks ago by my counselor. And, I just don't know how that's going to work out, But my wife and her friend did find it online. It's relatively new. I guess it's supposed to start, this month, baby girl?
No, yeah, they're starting right away. So, we got Francis P in our chat. Hi, Francis. Welcome. It's good to have you here. And she's asking, have you ever been to RJD? And I assume no, but I mean, you haven't been, have you?
No, I've never been down south. The only further south I ever been was Corcoran in Fresno. By Fresno. I've never been down there. No. No. But so I'm personally curious on this new regional redirection or whatever they're doing, and I don't think it's going to do anything. I think it's just to create more high-powered positions to rake in more budget money. Right, babe girl? That's just what I believe.
Well, I think I am so suspicious of them and what they're doing. I think what they're doing is they're playing the ultimate games. Yeah, it might be better that they can be more direct, but to me it's just more avenues of corruption, hidey pockets. They say they're going to be more transparent. I seriously doubt it. There's going to be so much buck passing, and then there's going to be some crazy competition. They'll be doing weird, institutional or regional, who can save the most money and who can do this and who can and all I see is absolute manic insanity. But
Yeah, I do see that too. It's going to be like a competition on how much they can cut for the budget from the prisoners program. I guarantee it, because the medical system in the prisons, from what I was told by on a lawsuit, I read a lawsuit that Todd Astor filed at Pelican Bay on Dr. Sarah, and they're on a point system. So Pelican Bay saves a certain amount of points per physical budget, or the yearly budget, or whatever, however that works. They get kickbacks, like they get kickbacks for more monetary kickbacks for Christmas, holidays, shit like that. And so by cutting this guy's medical $1, that guy's medical $2, this guy's medical 50 cents, it all adds up. When you got a fucking prison that holds 4,500 prisoners, you cut a few dollars each prisoner, and you get a certain amount of points per dollar. And that's what they're on, is a point system. So I can see what you're saying, though, baby girl, on how the regionals might be the same type of system. I don't know yet, but I just don't believe it's gonna be in any positive light for a prisoner at all. And if it is, it's gonna be positive for the fucking rats and the snitch tube and the chomos and the homo hangouts and all of them. But for us, CP dudes, nah. They ain't gonna have nothing to do with us, I don't think. But we'll see, man. I could be wrong. We'll see, man. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Well, Francis, Francis is saying, my boyfriend's been down for 20 years and going through a lot of retaliation from COs, and now in the shoe. And
is that right? 20 years? Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of retaliation is you experiencing, Francis? You don't mind me asking.
She'll get back to us in a minute. It takes a minute to type that out. Yes, and going. Oh, maybe she was answering another.
What?
Yeah, she said yeah and going. Brant's been tolerating so much retaliation before we ever got on the air. It was like, fuck it. They're doing it already. She says he was sentenced to 25 to life. Yeah, he was just wondering what kind of retaliation that they're dishing out.
Right. I've probably experienced what he's going through at one point in my life or another, because I've ran the gauntlet of all the types of retaliation, from ass whoopings while I was in cuffs to lost property, stolen property, legal mail being opened, wrongfully housed in a severely mentally ill building, and I was never mentally ill in my life, never even had a mental issue, knock on wood. So I've ran the gauntlet of all the types of retaliation. I've even had the motherfucker shoot me with a Mini 14.
Yep.
So I felt it all,
been
man.
Shot. And what they're doing, at least in the last 10 years or so, is all very, very passive aggressive with emphasis on aggressive.
It is. Absolutely. I was telling you earlier, baby girl, the weight of life stresses in prison, in a prison setting, is huge on a man. Now you put him in level 4, add sex, solitary confinement is another step of being huge, big.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Like a lot of people out there in normal society could not even grasp what we deal with. Just the smallest minute thing in here could be twisted up on a man so much by their system. And the real criminals are the ones in suits and green, man. They are. Let me call back.
Okay, so when he calls back, I'll share what you shared, Francis. as you know, this every 15 minutes. I hope your fella has a tablet. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. It's stand up for your rights and get beat down, right? He'll be calling back in a second. Now, this is about the time that the phones start getting wonky. So hopefully he'll be able to call back in. That's right. Hit that like button and subscribe. And we really hope that you're sharing our stuff with others. Uh yeah, that's cool that he's able to do that.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
All right. Well, Francis answered your question. She said, we've been trying so much to avoid extra time. Broke his hand, handcuffed while chained be there to their waist and cuffed behind. Also, setups jumped by COs before the body cams. She also says he also has had his property lost and just a ton of shit that she can't say in one sitting.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that is normal, man. Par for the course in this type of life, and it's more prevalent than what y'all know. It's, I've had a cop come in my cell years ago and rake his keys across my TV screen.
What? Bastard.
Yeah, that was before I met you. So, he raked his keys across my TV screen, and he stomped on my photos and smeared them against the ground so they would scratch my faces of my family.
Bastard.
And, it was all over my felly because my felly was in the shoe for smashing on a cop. Well, it's a fucked up cold world, man. It really is. And again, I say CDCR is a toxic environment, and they foment violence. They cater to the rats and the undercover rats in prison. They cater to the chomos and the rapos. I swear to God, man, they cater to these people. And it's strange. It's a strange environment.
It is.
It really is, man. And, they'll use these dudes to do their devil talking, to do their, their fucking propaganda machine in the social media. And, I can guarantee you none of me and my friends, my co-defendants, my bros, my homeboys, have ever in life talked to any of these snitch tubers, have ever in life talked to any of these motherfucking rats. And yet, they seem to know everything about what's going on GPRs. Now, why is that? Let me ask you, why is that? So you got a guy that's been out of the system 10, 15, 8, maybe 10, 5, 10 years, whatever. But yet he claims to have current, up-to-date information. How does he get that? I guarantee you no GP motherfuckers telling him that. That's coming straight from Squad, IGI, OCS, Sacramento Headquarters Gang Unit, and their whole thing this entire time I've been in prison. And a guy told me a while back, about a week ago, that is their MO. Their MO of the gang units in IGI, OCS, whatever, is to create chaos. Turn everybody against each other so they kill each other and beat each other up. And falsify documents to do so. And so you got this microcosm of all this crazy shit going on while the real criminals are in suits in green, hide behind the badge, and their policies that are fucking bullshit, you know, and they get away with it. They get away with it. That's the fucked up part about it. You know?
It really is.
People that are entrusted, these people, you guys, are in trusted positions, right? They're in trusted positions. Now, again, man, I'm very clear with mine. Not all of them are like that. But the ones that are like that, and then the ones that turn a blind eye, they're just as bad in my book. You know? Birds of a feather flock together, you know?
Yeah.
So, it really is, man. It's like that. It's
Well,
like that.
saying nothing is promoting the evil. They're not resisting it, they're supporting it, you know, by not calling it out. So they're not any better, really. I mean, they just don't behave that way.
Not. They're not, man. They're not. They're not. When they turn a blind eye to it, you are enabling whatever you're turning a blind eye to, and you're just as bad. You're just as bad. Like if I have a friend of mine, or a bro, or whoever, one of my friends, are doing something that's out of line, and I just go with it. No, man, I don't do that, man. I'm gonna say something. You know, I'm gonna tell them, man, you're out of pocket, homeboy. We gotta represent your reflection upon us and everybody else, man. So, pick your game up, man. Fix that shit, stud. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I want to see that shit again. But
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They'll use their badge, hide it, cover it up, lie about it, and you know, that's who you got in trusted positions. You know, trusted positions. They get something. They commit perjury like I eat a bowl of cereal every 2 or 3 mornings. Fuck. It's something else, man. It's something else. Like, so, again, that document I sent my lawyers is very, very crucial. Very, very important, right? And, I mean, I'll get another one. It's in my file anyways. But it hugely conflicts with the federal RICO case on me for the shit in Salinas Valley, right? Hugely conflicts with it. And, CDCR had to reveal all of it to me because they used it against me at DRB. Now, they got a policy. They don't got to give it to you or reveal it to you unless used against you in a negative manner that negatively impacts my program. Well, it does. So they had to reveal it. Now, I gave it to my lawyers so they could take it to the courts and say, see, this is what these people are saying on this hand, but on the Fed side of it, they're saying this other thing, and they conflict. You know, it's a paradox. You know, paradoxical positions. So
somebody's lying.
I don't know. Somebody's lying, and it ain't me. It ain't me.
Absolutely.
I got them in a cross with their documents. So what I do is here you go, Mr. Attorney. What do you think about that stuff? Holy shit, that conflicts with the feds. Oh, let's put this in front of the judge. That's what I'm about, right there. That's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, baby girl. Right? Yeah. Right. That's right. You know, like I said, the confidential information thing that Kermit or Reader did on that study that criminologists down there in Cal-Irvine, I'm getting a copy of it and I'm going to send it to you, baby girl. My girl's going to put it on a community page. You guys will be able to see everything this lady uncovered since the Astor settlement and what they've done to us and how they've set us up.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
against us.
Looking forward to getting that.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten it yet.
Absolutely. No, Ronnie's gonna get it to me, and I'm gonna get a copy of it, and then I'll send it to you. But it's definitely, you know, this person is separate identity. You know, it's a separate. She's separate from anything. She's non-biased, unbiased. She got nothing to do with CDCR. got nothing to do with anybody. She's a criminologist, sociologist, and she studies prisons, like criminal minds and shit. And they hired her to do a review of everything since or during and before the Astor settlement and after it.
Karamet Reader, right?
No.
Karamet Reader?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, very much looking forward to reading it.
Yeah, and she said, and I read the main part for me was the constant abuse of confidential information. Now, because here's the thing, you know, they give you these 1030 documents. That's the name of the documents in here. It's called a 1030. And on this document will say, on such and such date, inmate blank was identified and gave a statement of
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
so-and-so told him on this other date that you and so-and-so got beef or you know, so you have first-hand information being told something by a second guy who heard it from a third guy, but yet by CDCR standards, they're saying it's all reliable and that's that. It cannot be challenged. There's really no due process behind this shit at all. If they say it's reliable, then that's a wrap. And that Karamet Reader lady fucking reported that it is more rampant than ever that they're doing this to people. So, and for retaliation purposes over the hunger strikes and the settlement, I can't wait to get it to y'all, man. I can't wait to get it to y'all, man. Because it's definitely eye-opening, man. It's eye-opening to how they use confidential information by these undercover snitches, by the known snitches, and how they continue to do this. I mean, it's unchallengeable. It's unchallengeable because if I take it on a habeas corpus to Sacramento County Court, I beat 2 of them. Okay, if I beat 2 out of 86, right? By the time I beat 2, we're a year and a half down the line. They done manufactured another 50 more. I got to file 50 more. So it's just how they do it, man. And it's a fucking foul system. It's a foul system. Yep. Outlaw said something last week, I think it was. It's them snitch tubers data they fucking use for their confidential information type of. That's their sources right there.
So their source is second or third hand information, or not even real information.
Right, so like here, I'll give you guys an example. I had been in Pelican Bay for about, at the time I came into this information, probably about 13 years. So I get a 1030 document from my counselor, and somebody in it was in Lancaster, no, it was in Calipatria, was using my name, and I never met the person. I don't know them. I don't have no clue who the person was or is or anything. And my mail is scrutinized. You know, the mail up there was so tight, I was slammed in a short corridor with validated members only. Most of us, 98 out of 100 was. And I'd never even been out of the prison in like 13 years. I don't know nothing. I don't know none of these dudes. And somebody down in Calipatria said that I had given him keys to Calipatria to run the yards for me and my friends. And I don't even know these people. And then I get this document that says this.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude.
Wow.
And get this. And they even had They even had a date, an alleged date that I was transferred out of the prison to go to court to Bakersfield, right? Never in my life have I been to Bakersfield.
Wait.
Much less left. Wait, let me.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Much less have I left the prison in 13 years, but all of a sudden I went to Bakersfield, gave somebody whatever authority to run Calipatra, and I don't even know none of this. And then boom, I get this document, and guess what happens? Oh, they said it's reliable.
Oh.
I'm like, hell no, man. Let me call back.
That's crazy. That's just crazy. Yeah. Thanks for being here. If you haven't checked in yet, please check in and say hello and show your love and support. Like, follow, share. My hand itches. I guess money's coming, right? Oh, yeah. Yep. Just waiting for Global Leader to get out of the way. Let Brant call back. I hope you all are having a good New Year's and everything is looking up. It's been a wild ride. It's been a real wild ride. And well, it ain't over. Supposedly it's just, well, look at what we're going through, huh? Seriously. And then there's the rest of the world. Alrighty.
All right, man. My bad. Sorry, I cut you off, man. Go ahead.
Okay.
What was you gonna ask?
I wasn't asking anything.
Oh.
You're supposed to remember
All
what
right.
you were talking about, so you can come. I saw the lights flicker, so hopefully we don't run out of power here.
Okay, so look, folks. I mean, that's the type of crap they use, right? And I had never been out of Pelican Bay at the time for 13 years, and yet somebody.
I remember what I was going to ask. Did the prison actually have documentation that you went to court? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I told them. I said, well, how did I go to court and I haven't left the prison in 13 years? And they went and looked. And they said that somehow, some way I left. And they go, yeah, we see by the transport list you ain't left, but somehow, some way you did this.
You went to court in Bakersfield where you've never had any charges.
And not only have I not had any charges, I never even went down there for no type of witness, nothing. I don't even know nothing. I've never even been down south.
And the prison had documentation that you were there. That's some
that I was in Pelican.
Fucked up
shit.
The
prison had documentation I was in Pelican Bay. I never left.
Oh, okay.
But I said it, so that was that.
Wow.
And when you're fighting a system like that, right? It's like it ain't changed. Yeah, that was pre-Asker, but it ain't changed. It's the same type of bullshit, man.
Well, now that they revoked Asker, rescinded, revoked,
your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yeah, pretty much they did. You're damn right.
It's like they're acting like there's never any kind of like moral restrictions in the first place.
Right. Now, see, like under Asker, when it was being monitored by the courts, I could take that 1030 and put it in front of Wilkins, and then show her the transport list and the dates, and she's going to make them throw that out of my file. Or what they'll do is they'll tell her, okay, well, we're not going to use it against him. We're just going to keep a hold of it anyway. You know,
Just
Like,
in
wait a
case they
minute,
decide to
that's
use
a
it later.
Mm-hmm.
Bastards.
Yep. That's what we're dealing with. These are criminals in suits, folks. Criminals in suits who foment violence through their snitches, their snitch tubers, and undercover snitches. And they do it every day. They do it every day. And these are the people that are in trusted positions who are criminals. They're criminals, man. But they hide behind this badge. They hide behind this badge. And I mean, yeah, that is what it is, man. That's what that lady reported. A lot of that type of crap she reported to the feds. So, I mean, look, they demonize me all day long, right? They demonize me and my friends to paint a picture. And to try to make us look bad. They put this racial jacket on us. It's all crap to paint a bogus picture. You know, it flat out is, man. And they do it to demonize us and push and further their agenda. You know, that's what they do. So, but yeah, man, it's something else. It's something else. Yeah, we got any comments? Any questions, girl?
No, but we got a lot of interested people. You guys got any questions? Be sure to drop them in the box.
Shoot them. Like, I mean, you're dealing with confidential fake news, right? Confidential fake news that they go around having their snitch tubers and their snitch undercover snitches conjure up, and circulate it, disseminate it, and you know, it's been exposed many times over that it's all garbage. It's been exposed many times over, you know. And I gotta tell y'all, man, when people listen to these dudes, we make them relevant. We make these dudes relevant, right? You know, by listening to them and checking them out. I don't know. Me and Ronnie was talking about it the other day. It makes these turds relevant, you know. And it's like, you know, to each his own, right? I stay in my lane, and but we're right, man. It does. It makes these dudes relevant. And the bad thing about that is they're collecting money from society, and their handlers are paying them, and they're giving them all their equipment, all types of shit, and script, stories, whatever they want them to repeat and disseminate. And you know, again, it's straight garbage. It's straight boogeyman fairy tales, like Outlaw says. Boogeyman fairy tales, trying to gain traction, to hype up their propaganda, influence their agenda, and shit on the GP man that's still standing with honor and integrity. Whether it's GP or he's on the streets, GP, wherever he's at, solid is solid, right? I'm solid in my integrity, in my honor, in my convictions, and for what I stand for. You know, not just because I walk a GP yard, you know, or a GP asset. No, I'm solid in my integrity, my honor, and what I stand for.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that's what I'm solid in, through and through.
Well,
now, I had a guy, baby girl. I had a couple guys that couldn't even tell me what integrity meant, right?
I believe it.
And it's bizarre. And I sum it up really easy. Integrity is, do you cheat at solitaire? Right? Do you cheat yourself at solitaire?
What you do when nobody's looking. Yeah.
When nobody's looking. Right? Okay, you got a dope fiend. Some dope fiends got integrity, some don't, right?
Most.
So, this guy's passing a couple of grams of dope. Is he going to dip into it? Yes or no? That's the integrity part of it. You know, that's the integrity part of it. But you know, that's what I'm talking about, being solid and standing up for what's right in prison, man. Not selling. Oh, let me tell y'all something. When these guys go S&Y, me and my girl was talking about it the other day. When these guys go S&Y, they're not just locking up and going over there. No. They're rolling over on everybody they've ever come in contact with, that they've ever done crime with, that they've ever been around, that's influenced them in any type of way. They're snitching on everything.
Yep.
Like their best homies, if they done a shot adult with their sister or their mother, they smoke a joint with their mother, they're snitching on everything from the ground up. And the IGI does that, right? So they cannot come back to GP. So they make it so fucking bad for these dudes. It's not that, they go to IGI and they tell them, that they gotta go because somebody got beef with them and they want to go home. No. That is the oldest lie in the book. They gotta write a biography. Then they go on tape, right? And they give up everything they've ever done, witnessed, been a part of, hung around with, everything. You know, that guy that testified on our RICO case, Burrock, the dude gave up his own fucking daddy, man. His own dad.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
And so, he gave up his own dad, man, and that's horrible. So, they make it impossible for these dudes to snitch, to go S&Y without, giving up everything. And they do. They give up everything. Everything in the book. Everything in the book. You know? Hang on. And so, that is what they do when they go to S&Y. They tell all their homeboys, they tell all their homegirls, their friends, their sister selling dope in 1990, or what she's selling. She stole a pack of bubble gum and he was there. They're giving it all up. So it's a shame, man. That is what they're dealing with. And if they say it or not, that's crap. That is a lie. That's being told to the public as fake news, basically. And so that's what them dudes are about. Then you got them ones that are really tricky. They're even worse than that. And they double drop out. They snitch on the snitches. They snitch on the snitches. They snitch on the chomos and they snitch on the homos. I mean, like, god damn, boy, where's it in? Double drop out, motherfucker. He joined the fucking S&Y gang and he snitches on his S&Y homie. Like, god damn. Like, how can anybody ever trust a word, or even his family or whoever around him, or a girl or a woman? Like how can they ever even trust anything out of his mouth? But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, and that's what they do. That's what they do, baby girl, folks. That's what they do. But, they're working for a corrupt system that's designed to silence guys like myself and my friend. Or try to, anyway.
Well, but what you're saying needs to be said. And,
right.
And, culturally, we're back at a position that was happening before. But,
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Right. Yeah.
It's a little bit different, and people are having a hard time recognizing it for what it is. because they keep changing the narrative.
Right. Well, like back in the days, I guess it wasn't as it wasn't like it is now. The last 20 years for these fucking dudes, but like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, they changed it all for them, and
well, yeah, but
they
like
gotta give up everything.
40, 50 years ago, they were going through what we're going through now. But it was definitely playing the races, but in a different way. And
right.
And so that's how they're changing the narrative. They're vilifying who you are by the color of your skin, just like they did to the others 40, 50 years ago.
They demonize us. They vilify and demonize, and they do all that to taint the public's opinion, taint the jury pool, and try to taint my family members against me. You, everybody.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
I mean, that's what they do. And they're worse than I am. I mean, they're worse than anything. The ones in green and the ones in suits.
Well, but you're not even that bad. I mean,
I ain't bad at all. Let me call back.
He's really not, folks. It just sucks that he's in there. And let me call him back here in a second. I'm waiting. I'm sorry, you guys. I just let it go dead silent, and Baxter, can you hear him in the background? He is over there making all these noises. He's looking at me. He's huffing and puffing. He's throwing an absolute screaming tantrum right now. He's so funny. He's puffing up his cheeks at me, and and he's laying there staring at me. He's done with this. Baxter, I wish you could take yourself out. I really do. But you tricked me and you lied to me. He does. He lies to me. He'll be like, oh, I gotta go pee, and he doesn't gotta go pee. He just wants to go on a safari, and then it's like, he gets all, oh, I can't decide if I'm going here, if I'm going there, and it's like, dude, seriously, you're just killing me. And then he doesn't want to go for a walk. Oh, Tim K, your dog lies to you too. I don't know what this is about. I think maybe he's spoiled, because my last dog would never lie to me. Never. He wasn't smart enough. Well, don't you have a border collie? They're really smart, so they're definitely gonna lie. Lie. Oh, come on. I don't know what's going on here with the phone, but it's being a butt. Okay. Got you? Ah, there she is. From Brant. Okay. Come on.
God damn.
Well, that was
Just
interesting.
the tablet, man.
I
Yeah.
pressed 5 and skipped all the preliminaries. Usually I have to get to a certain point. Hit that 5
No,
and
I
it
think
went
you
through.
can.
No.
Yeah, I think you can push 5 as soon as possible, right? Now?
No.
I don't know.
Unless it changed it. It used to
Okay.
you had to say it was recorded first.
Okay.
Australian Shepherd, yeah,
Okay.
they're almost as crazy as Border Collies, aren't they? High strung, hyper happy, love to sport. Oh, we were talking about dogs. Baxter's over here having a tantrum, and Tim says that his dog lies to him too. So okay, Baxter's been lying to me. Yeah.
Yeah, Baxter lies every day, man.
Yeah.
I'm used to it by now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mine's very smart, not so active. I couldn't keep up if he was super active. Okay.
Baxter's a snack hound and a lion hound. He's a snack hound. He's a new type of hound, Tim K. That's funny.
He said his hasn't done a hunger strike yet. That's funny.
Yeah, Baxter, he'll go on a hunger strike where he don't eat no kibble. He wants all meat. He ain't settling for kibble. He's like, fuck that stuff. Oh, baby girl. Yeah, that's right.
Then he realized he didn't get as much to eat.
Yeah. Right. You know, I wish they'd let me have a dog in my cell. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It would.
The Pooch program. Pooch program. I wish, only certain yards have them Pooch programs. Not us, though. They won't let us have it.
Of course not.
Kind of sucks, too.
They don't let you have anything. They don't even let you have real food. Why are they going to let you play with a puppy?
Oh, man. I know. This is horrible. But yeah, folks, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight, man. Curious to see this court date coming up and how it's going to turn out. From what my attorneys tell me, it all depends on what I actually believed at the time I took the deal, which was a big illusionary promise from the prosecution about going to the feds. And, by what's happened at DRB, my DRB hearing, how they cherry pick who they give action to. You got to sell your soul to get action, right? To get any action, man. And I'm not doing that. I'm not selling my soul. I'm not going to conform. I'm not I'm not giving them an inch. I'm not giving them nothing. So, I don't expect no action.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Other than them screwing me over and over again, which they've proven. And you know what's crazy, baby girl? The other day, me and Ronnie was talking, day before yesterday. Actually, just yesterday we were talking. My bad. On how everything Kevin Steele told my attorneys and feds and everything was right on. Everything he said was right on point. And it's unfolding exactly as he said it would, and especially about sending me to Corcoran, that they had a big idea about sending me to Corcoran so Corcoran could continue their corrupt actions and trying to take me out. And guess what happened? I went to DRB. I didn't get no say. Bam, you're going straight to Corcoran.
Yeah, that's
bullshit. And I'm like, here we go. But 3 years ago, when Kevin still said that, I was kind of like, man, why? It was in the back of my mind. But then Ron Broomfield said that. That was it. That solidified everything and confirmed that he knew what they were going to do. He knew it. So all this corruption I've been telling y'all about, my friends have been telling about, what they did to Ronnie, and they covered it up with a 115. When they slammed him, the whole 9 yards, man, all in corruption, using documents that conflict with the DA's theory of the case, using documents on one hand for one thing, talking about another on another thing, double talk, triple talk, mouth on their face, mouth on their forehead, mouth in the back of their neck. And they're all saying something different. That's why I want it out of here. I'm sick of it. Sick of it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's systematic dysfunction at its best. Systematic dysfunction, ain't it, babe?
Yes.
Ineffective. The trust has eroded. There ain't never really been no trust either. You know? This is a straight up humanitarian crisis, man.
I don't think they were so hell bent on being corrupt. Look, we gotta wrap it up here, honey. I got a dog that's like gonna probably shit his pants.
All right.
So
Okay. Well, hey folks, listen, man. Happy New Year's to you guys. We'll call this one a wrap. I'll probably do another one next couple days. All right, I hear you, dog. God damn it. I hear you, bastard. He's cussing me out. All my best to the worthy. All my love and respect. Outlaw, get at me, man. Let's do something. I'll come on your show.
if you're lying, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yep, Tim K, Ken, Dog, everybody. Outlaw, I send my love, man. All you guys, man. Happy New Year.
Yep.
Take care, folks.
Yep.
All right,
Thanks,
baby girl.
everybody.
Let's go.
All right. Sorry,
All right,
guys.
folks.